and welcome back to Survival with Fix. We are in Steelport, but we're not staying here that long. Just got to get some materials, but man, would you check out the sun setting? No shaders, sadly. They may be back once the full release of 1.20 comes, but for right now, we are just enjoying vanilla in all its goodness. That courtyard area I did outside of the Axiom, or the City Hall, oh, it looks so good. Even the parking lot is growing on me. I was a little about it, but I think it's really coming together. I grabbed a bunch of materials and I'm ready to head off because we are heading to Gabor. Now here in Gabor, I want to just check my ender chest for my 2 sniffer eggs that I so painfully got, and they're not there. So where are they? Ah, yes, I traveled back to Steelport and I found them. They were in a chest labeled Sniffer stuff. So yeah, of course they were. Now here's the plan. We have 1.20 now and I want to get into some of the 1.20 stuff. I am so happy with all the things that they added. I have this armor trim area here in Gabor, and I think that the perfect place for an ancient dinosaur sort of beast would be in my ancient city, right? So there's this spot right here. It's just perfect. I haven't built any houses because I want to basically build all the stuff, all the gutsy stuff first, and then we'll just add houses around it to fill out the city. But this area right here, this smells like a sniffer pen. I mean, it doesn't yet, but once I put them in there and they start sniffing around and doing their business, it's gonna smell plenty bad. Don't even worry about that. After just a tiny bit of grind, I put in all of these walls. I think they look really good. I gotta make sure every single wall is at least 1.5 blocks high so that the sniffers and my villager, that's right, I'm gonna have a villager. I'll tell you more about that later, but so it can't escape. I actually got a great idea from Discord, who, my Discord is so amazing. I love the folks in there so much. And someone said, hey, villagers can plant sniffer drops. And that might be a great way to make sure they don't despawn. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna make sure that I have a villager who's gonna plant the sniffer plants as they get sort of sniffed out of the ground. And I have got to tell you, I have never seen these guys. I didn't really mess around with the snapshots at all. Their little animations are so cute. These are the baby versions, of course, and they're going to grow up to be giant. I don't think they can jump over this wall. I hope not. They are absolutely adorable. Now, I've been kind of hoping that they would search for a seed, but I don't think they search for a seed when they're little babies. It appears that they need to grow first. So, next I'm going to build this sort of platform. It's a walkway for observing, and this isn't the zoo. I am going to have a zoo in the amusement park at some point, but that point is not yet. And first of all, I want to start with this, where these guys can be viewed because they are going to be quite the scene. These are going to be absolutely huge things to come and see. I mean, literally huge, for people to travel all over to see resurrected dinosaurs in this world. It's going to be an awesome tourist destination. Now to address that villager that I talked about, I cannot bring a villager from the entire way from any of my breeders the whole way to Gabor. It's just too far. So I'm going to have to cure one. So we're going to get all the curing stuff and just wait for a zombie villager to spawn. Hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, I returned back to Gabor and look, my sniffers are adult and they want this torch flower. They want it bad. I really need a better system though. I'm sure seeds are despawning right now because I'm just not watching it constantly, and I only have 1 torch flower and 1 of the other ones. I need 2 of the torch flowers to actually breed them. One of the religions here on Fixtopia is called the Sarkovian Lux. These people are essentially searching for the great tree. God? I'm not sure exactly. This tree god named Lux came from another place, kind of a nature-filled garden, and decided to bring her power over all that is green here to this place. At first, I wrote off this religion as a simple myth of a non-technical people using a creation myth to make sense of the world. But I had an interesting conversation with the Sarkovian a few days back. She told me Lux had been stirring and was about to gift us with something from her garden. Only a few days later, one of our guards returned with a cherry blossom sapling he found while out on patrol. Yeah, weird, right? Look, I'm not saying I'm prepared to go all in on worshipping at her high treefulness, but I'd be lying if I did admit the timing of this new tree type, it's strange. While done sort of just kind of wandering around waiting for some more seeds so I can breed these. The idea is I want to get 2 more eggs just in case something happens to these guys so I don't have to go back on an archaeology bender. But I have been planting some trees. I decided to go with the azalea tree since it's kind of a newer tree. I thought it just fits in. The little walkway that I have going around with the mangrove is starting to look really good, but it needs a roof, and I have an idea for that. I headed over to one of my absolute favorite kingdoms in this entire world, Booty Bay, where I had this enormous bamboo farm, because I knew that bamboo blocks were going to be a thing, and oh baby, I am all set on bamboo. I have double chest after double chest after double chest. In fact, actually, I need to redo this farm collection part somehow, and there's a lot more I want to do. There's this whole lush caves. I have so much to do in this world, but I'm just going to take as much bamboo as I can and get back to work. I started loading up my 2 shulker boxes that I brought with bamboo, and then I thought, oh wait, I'll just make the blocks here. I'll get way, way, way more. These bamboo blocks are absolutely awesome. What an addition to the game. But huge news, I came back to Gabor and I found a wandering trader. Normally, blah, but this guy's actually selling nautilus shells, which is exactly what I need. I need 5 more, so let's go get some emeralds. After a quick trip over to New Hope, I grabbed as many emeralds as I had on hand and came back because I do not want this guy to despawn. This is for a future project, but I'm so glad to have it now. Finally, though, I was able to breed these sniffers. I got 2 of the torch flowers. They are slow moving. But once we get these guys actually breed, I'm gonna get 1 egg, I'll get 2 eggs, I'm gonna put those in a safe spot for a little bit. Then using my bamboo blocks, I put a roof on this little observing area because this is not a zoo. We're going to do a zoo in the theme park eventually, but this is like a place when you come to Gabor, you can see where the sniffers originally were bred or something. I don't know. I just think it's a cool thing. We'll do a zoo down the road. I may even do the same idea at the zoo, but for right now, I think it's really cool. It's a nice thing you can walk under, and y'all know how much I love to walk under stuff. And finally, I got 2 more torch flowers and I was able to get a second sniffer egg. Now, this allows some sort of automation in my world. I know I'm not the most technical person, but I think I have an idea. But I have been waiting every single night trying to get a zombie villager to spawn, and finally, I got incredibly lucky. I somehow got not 1, but 2 zombie villagers to spawn right in the same area. It was a little bit crazy because of the 3rd additional zombie that wasn't really helping me out any, and then actually a 4th zombie. They all want to party, but once I got these 2 guys trapped, then I can actually cure them, and then we are in business. I don't need to make a breed or anything. I just want to have guys who will plant the sniffer plants. Look at that. It actually worked really easily and quickly. Okay, put a roof on these guys so they don't burn, and I'm kind of stunned at how easy that was. Well, I was just saying how easy it was. It turns out that I guess they both didn't cure at the exact same time, and one of them, whoever got cured first, got killed. But okay, we still have 1. A short 5-minute wait later, and we actually have 1 villager here in my sniffer pen. Hooray! Now, I did hide lighting all out throughout the pen. I don't love doing that as much as we've talked about on stream, but it'll be okay. I also have gone around and made sure that no zombies can get into the sniffer pen either. I made a little bit of farmland and put down a composter. As you can see, it's now officially a farmer, and every time he finds a seed from one of these sniffers, he should just walk over here and plant it, I think. I think that's how that works. At least that's what we talked about in Discord. I was doing a little bit of landscape on the outside and I came back and check it out. I got 2 planted seeds that I did not plant. So this works. The farmer is going to find the seeds, he's going to walk over here to the farmland and plant it. And then once they're fully grown, I'll just harvest it and put them somewhere else. I made this second field, and I think this field is actually going to be maybe a torch flower field, even though I do plan to use those in like farmland, but I think this would be a nice place since it is the ancient city and all that. Next, it's time to do some science. We're relocating to Titan Station because I want to set up a sniffer lab. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Dallas Mead and I love his series, and I want to have a lab of my own in my own world. So we're going to create in this area a sniffer place. So I have this cactus farm area here, and I set up 4 stalls for the upcoming sniffers. I think it's gonna work really, really well. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a minecart collection area for sniffers. And then every once in a while, I'll just switch the sniffers into different stalls. And then once I switch them 4 times, hopefully I'll have enough eggs, and we'll put them out to pasture in a farm upstate, right? I am the least technical Minecrafter person ever, but I think since this is gonna have such few drops, I can just have the rail run over 2 hoppers, because I mean, it's only gonna get like 1 every couple minutes, so surely that'll be enough. And yeah, set 4 rails, and we should be good to go. Oh, there's something special about placing these eggs, because I'm not done, obviously. There's no floor or anything yet, but I might as well just place them now, because they do take like 10 minutes to hatch, and then 20 minutes to grow after that, before they can even start producing eggs, or not eggs, torch flowers and stuff. So yeah, you know, I think the design is cool. I really love in this station that we didn't go with the traditional just white and went with something a lot more colorful. It's not in my wheelhouse, but I like it. I slapped a roof on, and I think it's gonna be perfect. I just need for these 2 guys to grow up, and then once they get me a couple more torch flowers, I'll get 2 more eggs, and I'll put them in the other pens. Yeah, baby, this is good. I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on doing a Titan Station building episode, but I gotta be here for like at least an hour for these 2 to grow up and then get me torch flowers and then all that stuff. So I went and put a floor on this, and I don't know, I wanted to do checkered, but I didn't want to go very standard traditional black and white, and I think this kind of works. It's kind of cool. But seriously, only a couple minutes after that, I got 2 more torch flowers. I am now ready to breed these guys and get another egg. A good deal of building later, and I actually put in the front of this sort of facade for the cactus farm. I need to box in the whole thing because I'm actually losing a lot of cactus on the outside. Not that I need it, I truly do not. I have so much cactus now, but I got now a total of 6 more seeds, 4 more torch flowers. I'm ready to get my final egg. This is Minecraft now, breeding sniffers in space on moss carpets, right? I mean, this is how it works. It's just amazing. So these guys, yeah, oh my, they are really slow. They are really slow moving. But hey, there we go. We got another egg, so we can move on. And in fact, well, we can't really move on yet. I need backup eggs. I decided I want backup eggs because if something goes wrong, if the Endermen kill the sniffers, or if they glitch out or whatever, I want to have 2 more eggs so I don't do the archaeology thing as mentioned. So while I'm waiting, I have got to fix this furnace array. It doesn't work. It's too long. So like the materials don't get all the way down before they're done smelting. So basically I need to split it in half. This is going to be just a monstrous pain because I'm going to have to essentially do it from the beginning and double the collection part. And yeah, this is going to take a while. A great deal of time later, I managed to actually do it where I doubled this, and what I'm going to actually add 2 or 3 more furnace arrays because this is going to be my major super smelter for the entirety of this world. If I have like 100 stacks of glass, this is going to be where I come. Well, more than that. If I have like 700 stacks of glass I need to make, this is where I'm going to come. Getting those backup eggs, getting those backup eggs. It takes so long, but I think we're just about done. You know, these guys, this may be the last time I deal with these without leads for a little while, because, yeah, wow, man. Hey, at least, you know what, this gate system, it does work perfectly. The whole system works perfectly. I got everything is all set up. And now it's time for the question or comment of the day. This one comes from Imagine That Neat, Huh? It says, I feel so bad for both Fred and Hank. Fred's scared because he lost James and the cold is only getting worse. As for Hank, he's scared of what will happen when he goes to recharge. I just feel so bad for those guys. Steve and Edwin's confusion and uneasiness really adds to that as the rest of the crew do the best to get prepared for Cal. I'm so invested, it's almost stupid. Hats off to you though, Fix. The fact that you've been able to create such an intriguing story and one that I'm pretty dedicated to watch is amazing. Thank you so much for this series, Fix. It's a hell of a ride. I can't wait to see what it come to a conclusion. Well, it's going to be a long time before we get to a conclusion. Again, day 10,000 is the Cal attack, so we're not even halfway there yet, and who knows to say what happens after that, if there isn't after that, if they are successful and all that. But thank you so much for the kind words, and also the comments on everything. I see you all who comment on every video. I do try to respond to most, or at least heart every comment, but I assure you that I read every comment, so it really means a lot on all 3 channels. Hey, speaking of 3 channels, let's just talk about that for a quick second. Fixxitt412, that's the channel you're watching right now. This is going to be for highly edited, lore-driven Minecraft survival videos exclusively. All these videos are going to be really just like what you've seen. Very often voiceovered with lore segments, all that kind of stuff. The usual. The second channel is Fixxitt412 Off the Record, or OTR. That's for much more relaxed, behind-the-scenes sort of content. Right now, I'm releasing daily Mage modded Minecraft videos over there, where I'm going to take all the footage after 100 days and put together for a major lore-driven video on this channel. But if you want to see the daily sort of old-school Let's Play, very relaxed, kind of working things out as we go over there with commentary, it's not just silent behind-the-scenes stuff, then check that out. The last channel is Fixxitt412 Games, and that's where I'm playing Lego Star Wars, Horizon Zero Dawn, other games I find on either Xbox Game Pass or Steam, and I'm having just a great time trying to build that up. If you want to see that kind of stuff, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Regardless, though, that's it for me today. Hopefully, I'll see you over on those other two channels. If not, I'll see you next time for right here from the survival world. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. I'll see you all next time.